set positive examples for our youth. Today we'll meet several men who are doing just that. Joining us are volunteers from STARS, a special tutoring program for at-risk kids, and members of the band ACES, who are taking their music and a strong anti-drug message into Tacoma schools. But first we'd like you to meet Marcel Anderson, a family man whose insights and commitment we'd like to share with you. David Arteaga reports.
The harsh realities of abandonment and foster homes stack the odds against Marcel Anderson. In a society where black males are more likely than anyone to be incarcerated, Marcel is a custody officer in the King County Jail.
Okay, I'm going to talk to you now, and I'm going to tell you straight. I don't want any nonsense up there. I don't want any fighting up there. I want to come in here and have an easy time with my time, and I want you to have an easy time. And I don't want.
He earned a degree in sociology from the University of Washington in 1975, which led to work as a counselor and therapist. His counseling skills still serve him today.
One inmate came to me, and we were talking, and he told me that that it was his environment that made him commit the crime, that it's how he was brought up that made him commit the crime, that he was denied a lot of privileges that made him commit the crime. So I said, oh, is that right? I said, so you're trying to tell me that your mother, your grandmother, your brothers are all thieves? Stop them in the track. I said, they're not. And when you say something like that, you're condemning the whole neighborhood, your whole family. You have to accept that you made the choice. No one else did it. You made the choice for whatever reason. I don't want to hear about the environment because I lived through the environment, and my brothers and my sisters, and many, not only black, other minorities, and white people. I just want you to know that. And the conversation ended. Could you open up Upper D for me?
Oh yeah, here we go.
How you guys doing?
All right.
Don't mess up.
While he is painfully aware that life is sometimes tough and unfair, Marcel also believes that healthy two-parent families can make it easier.
When I was working as a counselor and a family therapist and going to homes of young black children who were having problems or teenagers who were having problems, the main ingredient that was missing from the family was the father. And 100% of my cases, and it hurt me so bad to see that. And while working there, the kids look up to you, and there's so much time involved. You know you have to put the time in.
Marcel has always believed in working hard and doing the best job he can. But when he leaves the jail, he goes home to his #1 priority, his family.
I was working 2 and sometimes 3 jobs, and I decided I had to cut that out completely because my kids needed me to see me more and to know that I was here for them at any time. And I think the kids would rather have my wife and myself here dealing with their problems, helping them out, going to the different events, all the events in school, the sporting events, the spiritual events in church, all of it. Let's go. Move the arms.
Athletics are an important part of the Andersons' lifestyle.
In athletics, we enter individual things that they can compete by themselves, which I think is really good. And also team sports where they would learn to compete with a group and understand the meaning of losing and winning. Why don't you go get some water? Whatever happens, to enjoy it as a sport and as a team.
Marcel has faced many adversities in life that could have defeated lesser men. In 1986, he found out he had bone cancer.
I found out that I had a very rare cancer, myeloma. And the survival rate wasn't very high at all. You know, they give you maybe 4 or 5 years. So that got me thinking, wow, you know, I have, you know, my wife. She has 4 kids and 3 boys to take care of. And when I told them, it was kind of a shock. Everyone was pretty shocked. His dad was always strong and always there. And things just started to change. So we prayed. You know, we shed some tears, we prayed. And I just told the family everything was going to be just fine. Yeah, you guys, I remember when we first started out and we were running a 50 to 100 and 200 meters. He was just 7 and 8 years old, is he? You begin to see how short life is and that every moment is precious and that one needs to take advantage of it, whatever is important to you. Also, I felt that even though I was sick, things looked bad, I always wanted to have a positive outlook for my children, for the people at work, wherever I was. I was never down about it or bitter about it. I just took it as life, as a good counselor should. And yeah, I can even laugh about it. I feel great. And if I died tomorrow, I know I did the best job I possibly could have done, wherever I was, and especially with my family. I feel very happy about that.
Marcel should be an inspiration to all of us. When we return, we'll find out how as little as 2 hours a week of your time can rescue a child. Please stay with us.
The harsh realities of abandonment and foster homes stack the odds against Marcel Anderson. In a society where black males are more likely than anyone to be incarcerated, Marcel is a custody officer in the King County Jail.
Okay, I'm going to talk to you now, and I'm going to tell you straight. I don't want any nonsense up there. I don't want any